So next on your agenda, we have an update of the coronavirus relief, economic security, which we all know as CARES. We're going to hear from Ms. Linda Webb. She's our Director of Social Services, and also Ms. Angela Lane, which we all know is our Finance Director. Regarding the individual assistance part of our CARES funding, as you know, Cassandra and her team, they facilitate the business side of this funding effort. But the individual side, as Linda will share with you, we're having some struggles with. So she wants to just alert council to what they're dealing with. And again, let citizens know that there's still funding available, but the window is closing. So Linda, are you with us?
I'm here.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and turn it over to you. There you go.
All right. Thank you so much, council members, for the opportunity to update you on the CARES Individual Assistance Program. And before I get started, I would also like to echo the sentiments that were voiced earlier and congratulate Mr. Hollis on his upcoming retirement. I hope you enjoy every second of it, but we got a few more weeks of you. And congratulate Mr. Stamp on his appointment to the county manager position. And we certainly look forward to working with you in this new role. So the last time that I spoke with you, I provided you with some background on the funding and on the creation of the CARES Individual Assistance Program in Talbot County. As Mr. Pack mentioned, we're really trying to get information out into the community about this program and make sure that the funding is available to those who need it. So this evening, I'd like to focus on first an overview of the program, then tell you a little bit about the status, where we are now with the program and with outreach. And then most importantly, provide a message to the community about the coming end of these funds and how they can access them before we lose them. So as you know, the Department of Social Services is receiving and processing applications for the Talbot County CARES Individual Assistance Program. And we're doing that with the support of the Neighborhood Service Center, with the St. Vincent de Paul Society, and from the Chesapeake Multicultural Resource Center, and their hotline, which I believe was created in partnership between Talbot County and Caroline County using CARES funds. The program provides Talbot County residents with assistance, Talbot County residents who've lost income because of the public health emergency, and it can help with the cost of rent, with the cost of mortgage, utilities, car payments, sometimes car repairs, and most recently we added assistance with the cost of licensed childcare that's needed so children can attend school virtually. Currently, we have received through today 339 applications. Through the 3rd of November, we've approved 133 payments totaling $261,452.29. We have consistently, with the help of many, many community partners, conducted a lot of outreach on this program. Currently, we are working with updated flyers. We've done a separate flyer on the childcare program and have updated the general flyer to include the information about car payment assistance. We're sending those out in print, through digital means, through radio advertisements. We're doing e-blasts. We've done interviews. We are sharing the flyers and the information with many, many, many email networks. We've done a targeted postcard mailing to specific household incomes in the county. We're doing social media and lots of other ways of getting the information out into the community. Currently, we are going back through applications that remain pending, meaning we've received an application, but we haven't gotten everything we need in order to process it and approve a payment. Going back and reaching out to those individuals to see if they remain interested and in need, and then working through with them what we need in order to go ahead and process that application. The EOC recovery coordinator, Nancy Andrew, assisted us with some of those contacts, and our staff are now going back and making additional contacts to try to make sure that we're getting as many applications in and processed as possible before the funding ends. But I think my most important message is what I want to share with the Talbot County community. And that is that this funding, as of now, is only available through the end of December. Because we must even process checks to vendors by the end of the month of December, we need to get applications in by December 15th in order to have the best chance of processing them and getting payments out before the funding ends. So here's what I would appeal to you. If you have a need, rent, mortgage, utilities, car payments, or licensed childcare that you need because your children are attending school virtually, apply. You do not have to wait for a utility disconnect, an eviction notice, or a foreclosure notice to apply. Get your applications in now. There are no income limits. If you're a Talbot County resident and you've lost income because of the pandemic, or if you have a licensed childcare that you're utilizing because your children are attending school virtually, please apply now. It's a simple one-page application. Once we receive the application, we'll follow up with you to discuss your specific situation and let you know what we need to finalize that application. Information and applications can be obtained on the county's website, talbotcovid19.org, or you can call the Department of Social Services at 410-770-4848. You can press 1 if you need a Spanish language assistance, or press 5 to go directly to the CARES Individual Assistance Program. And please don't wait. We need to hear from you now if you need this assistance. So with that, I think I'll stop and answer any questions that you may have.
Thank you, Linda. Any questions of Ms. Webb of the COVID-19 CARES challenge we're having right now? We find ourselves in a position where we're actually begging people to take our money, you know, and I never thought I would find myself in this position where we're actually banging on doors and ringing doorbells and saying to people, we have these funds. We know there's more people out there in the community that could really use these dollars. The last thing I want to see, and Linda and Angela wants to see, is for Talbot County to give any of this money back. As a matter of fact, if you listen to the last couple of press conferences from the governor, he was basically almost scolding counties who have not spent down this money as to what are you doing. So I don't want Talbot County to be on that naughty list going into the holidays where we haven't done our due diligence to get this money into the hands of people who very much need it. So any other council members have any questions about the CARES funding or any questions of Linda about what we're trying to do here?
Mr. Pack, this is Frank Divilio. I would just like to say, well, one, thank you, Linda Webb, for all the work that you've done. But one of the reasons that we are begging people and putting it out is these are people who've never had to ask for money before or may have never been in these situations, and they don't even know where to turn. So I hope that a lot of the faith leaders, I know they've been emailing us recently, hopefully they can help get the word out through church that there is some cash available through the county. But yeah, these are folks that have, for the most part, have never had to ask for assistance before. They always had a job and now the government's closed it or what have you. So, this is a unique time with a unique message, and I greatly appreciate all the work that you guys have done to get that message out to everyone. And it is nice to know that we do have some money still available.
Thank you, Mr. Divilio. And I think, our little steering committee has had that conversation as well, that we are actually trying to reach families and individuals that we may have never worked with or touched before. Some of the things that we've done is to send postcards out to households with annual incomes between $50,000 and $200,000 to let those families know that this assistance is available. I had a conversation this afternoon in response to some of the outreach that we've been doing the last couple of weeks with an independent contractor who is working with a group of individuals in similar circumstances. We had, again, that very same conversation is how do you get the word out to community members that are not accustomed to having to ask for help? And what we've come to is that we just keep putting the information out into the community, and maybe the third time or the fourth time or the fifth time that I hear it, it'll click, and I will then reach out and ask for that help. So we just continue to try to get the word out into the community and hope that we reach those very people that you mentioned.
Well, and that persistence is important too, because despite all of our efforts, it doesn't always get to all the ears. And every time you do it, some more ears get to hear it. So thank you for your persistence in making sure that people really are finding out about the help that you have to offer.
Thank you, Mr. Lesher. And if anyone has any ideas about how else we can get the word into the community, we are all ears. So please reach out to me at the Department of Social Services, and we will absolutely try whatever we can to continue spreading the word through December the 15th.
Linda, let me say to you and your staff there at DSS, thank you so much for all that you guys have done. Taking this on as a county need. Also want to send thanks to Ms. Merlin Neal and her group over at Neighborhood Service Center, as well as St. Vincent de Paul, who's also a partner in this, and Chess MRC, who's also helping out with our bilingual residents here in the county to make sure they are well as well. So this has been a big team effort, and everyone focused on one just cause, which is to get these dollars into the hands of people who need them desperately. So council, if you are in the supermarket or if you're out shopping for the holidays and you hear someone say, hey, I can't pay a bill, or my neighbor's lights are about to get turned off, grab them by the elbow and get them over to DSS or down to the Neighborhood Service Center. Please, please, if you hear about a family member here in Talbot County and a sister-in-law or niece and they're having problems, get them over there. Get them over there. Let's do our part to spend this money. Again, because come December 30th, any dollars that are not spent, not encumbered, but not spent, will have to be returned. Okay? Any other questions, comments, concerns? All right. Linda, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thank you and your team. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I'll pass the word along.
Thank you.